Devin Gilpin inside, Jason Jameson outside. Green flag is out. Our main event's underway.
Devin Gilpin on the break. He's going to jump to the lead in turns 1 and 2. Jason Jameson to the outside. He's going to try to roll the top down the backstretch. Side by side battle for the lead. Devin Gilpin to the inside. Jason Jameson to the top side. Who's going to lead lap number 1? Looks like Devin Gilpin will lead across the stripe.
Jason Jameson in second for now. Battles on for third. Cody Evans inside. The Iceman, Jimmy Mars on the outside. And look at the top side of the Speedway. Here comes Spider-Man, Jeep Van Wormer. He's fifth.
To the inside of Hillard Miller through turns 3 and 4. Miller not wanting to give him any racing room. That forces Devin Gilpin out of the throttle. We're going to stack them 3 wide. Couple of lap cars in the way of our leader, Devin Gilpin. That's going to allow Jason Jameson to close the gap. Here we go. Battle for the lead down the backstretch.
The battle is on. We said lap traffic could be an issue, and here comes Jason Jameson going to the inside. Devin Gilpin's using the high line. Hillard Miller between him, and he yellows out. We got one in the wall.
Looks
in turn
like Travis Stemler to the outside wall to the top of turn number 1.
Monroe throws the green. We're back underway.
Devin Gilpin on the break. He's going to lead the charge down into turns 1 and 2. Jason Jameson to the outside. Good battle for that third spot. Now Cody Evans to the top side of the racetrack as we're side by side for the lead. Jason Jameson with the advantage. He's going to take the lead through turns 3 and 4.
What a power move by Jason Jameson, making the pass, cutting him off, and now trying to pull away. Jimmy Mars now with his sights set on Devin Gilpin as well for the second spot. Nick Hoffman is there, as well as Cody Evans falls back a few spots. John Henry still holding on to fifth as we've got a new leader again, Jason Jameson at the line.
We're off at turn 4, green flag back in the air on the break. Jason Jameson with the advantage. He's going to sneak to the top side, but here comes Devin Gilpin to the inside. We're side by side through turns 1 and 2. Give Gilpin the lead, but here comes Jameson off at turn 2. He's going to retake the lead off into turn 3.
The slider and the crossover on the first lap of the restart, but Jason Jameson with the lead, and now Nick Hoffman trying to take second place away from Devin Gilpin. They're side by side. Gilpin will have the edge and a little extra momentum off of turn number 2, but Nick Hoffman still right there, going to get back inside in turns 3 and 4. No, Gilpin hangs on to second for now as Jason Jameson tries to pull away at the front of the field.
Here comes Jason Jameson, 8 laps to go this time around. 4 miles of racing yet to be had here at Eldora Speedway. Nick Hoffman now taking over that second position through turns 1 and 2. Nick Hoffman now, does he have enough time to close the gap on Jason Jameson up at the front of the field? Hoffman on the charge down the front stretch.
And the green flag is out. Jameson does not get quite as good a start this time. Nick Hoffman is there. Devin Gilpin is there. Hoffman to the outside. Can he get by Jameson off of turn number 2? They're side by side down the backstretch and into turn 3. Jameson drives it in hard. Can he make it stick and complete the pass across the nose? Yes.
Wow.
What a move by Jameson to hang on to the lead.
Flip and slide, dip and dive. Here comes Nick Hoffman to the inside of the racetrack. He's going to try to pull the slider. Not going to make it happen. Jason Jameson up to the outside of the racetrack off of turn 2, diving to the inside in turn 3.
And now the battle for the lead is heating up again as Nick Hoffman closing in on Jason Jameson. This time by the white flag will be out. One more time to go for Jason Jameson. Can he hold off Nick Hoffman? Hoffman looks to the inside through 1 and 2. Jameson hangs on for now. It's going to be exciting through 3 and 4. Who can get the job done? They go low. Jason Jameson to the bottom. Nick Hoffman to the top, and Jason Jameson hangs on and takes the checkered flag. Jason Jameson looks for the green light as well. If he gets it, he's your winner. Uh-oh. Jameson will pull up, back on. Looking for that green light. And no green light yet. So there you can see it, folks. No green light for Jason Jameson, and that means that Nick Hoffman is your winner. So drama once again at the Eldora Speedway scales. Jason Jameson pulled up, backed up, and did not get the green light, which means our second place driver, Nick Hoffman, is your winner in tonight's Sunoco American Late Model Series A main event.
Man, I had a hell of a hot rod there, come from 10th to 2nd, and we had a really good race those last few laps. I kind of screwed up that last lap. He went to the bottom, and I don't know if I should have chose to run the middle and try and roll around him or what, but The trophy still says the same thing no matter what, but it just kind of sucks to win them that way. But I got to thank everybody that puts this deal together for me, Jones Oil, everybody that at the shop, and it's pretty cool to come here and repeat this deal.
Looked like that racetrack was in pretty good shape, top side, bottom side. You could go pretty much wherever you wanted, but looks like this car was on rails on the bottom side of that racetrack.
Yeah, I could kind of search around, and the biggest thing here is, not getting in somebody's air, and that's what happened in 3 when he came across. I got in his air, and I just had to shove straight across and just stay in the gas and try and beat him back to the line. But so it's a little bit tough, racing around other cars, but the racetrack was phenomenal. It's kind of like it was last year. You got grip spots here and there, and you just got to hit them right.
And we're green in the Stock Car A main event. Rob Trent able to clear Paul Pardo for now, but Paul Pardo looks to the inside in 1 and 2. They'll go side by side. Trent again with the extra push from the high side and is able to hang on to the top spot for now, though. But Paul Pardo, keeps it side by side with him through 3 and 4. And can he slide up in front? Not quite. Side by side still at the line.
Paul Pardo with the nose in front here at the start-finish line. Can he clear him down in turns 1 and 2? Rob Trent hanging tough in that outside groove, but Paul Pardo getting the power down.
As Frank Palladino gets up into the wall through 1 and 2. He keeps it straight, though. We stay green. Battle is on for second. Donnie Jeschke trying to look to the inside of Rob Trent to grab that second spot, as sideways with Gary Ray Jr. and Ernie Woodard almost get mixed up, but we keep it green, we keep it straight. And again, Paul Pardo at the front of the field, but your new second place driver is that 99J, Dayton, Ohio's Donnie Jeschke.
On the racetrack for the 4th position, Tony Anderson to the inside of Ernie Woodard down the backstretch.
Yeah, that's been a good battle now ever since we got the restart. Those two drivers have been side by side. And as you can see on Ernie Woodard, as he comes on the front straightaway, he's lost a roof support there on the right side. As that is flapping around, kind of see his hood there flapping around as he's lost that support.
Donnie Jeschke closing the gap on Paul Pardo. We've got 5 laps to go. Make it 4 laps to go this time around. Jeschke with the run to the bottom side of the racetrack. He's side by side down the backstretch. Paul Pardo with the momentum, but Donnie Jeschke looking to the low side. We're going to be side by side for the lead off of turn 4.
And as those drivers get side by side, Gary Ray Jr. slowly but surely closing in on that battle as well. We could have a 3-car battle for the win here with coming to 2 laps to go. It's still Paul Pardo up front. A car length back to Donnie Jeschke, another car length back to Gary Ray Jr. Here they come through 3 and 4.
This battle for the lead so good, it's got me tongue-tied. Here comes Donnie Jeschke to the inside. Gary Ray Jr. now closing the gap. He's going to look to the outside. Paul Pardo playing defense. Which line can he block? Top side, low side, not going to matter. Here comes Gary Ray Jr. He's going to take the lead into turn 3.
What a move on the high side as they come to 1 lap to go, and Donnie Jeschke's off the pace. Tough break for Donnie Jeschke. 1 to go for Gary Ray Jr.
Donnie Jeschke with a problem on the left front of that automobile. He is off the pace, going to try to hold on to that 3rd position. Meanwhile, up at the front of the field, Gary Ray Jr. stretching the advantage down the backstretch. He will be looking at the checkered flag this time around. Gary Ray Jr. picking up the win in the Eldora Stock Feature. Green flag in the air. We're racing here for 20 quick laps around the Eldora Speedway. On the break, David Stremme to the lead in turn 1.
David Stremme, your leader. Joel Dick trying to charge hard on the outside. Kyle Strickler's there as well. Keep your eye on him as Strickler battles for the 3rd position. Give Strickler 3rd now. He sets his sights on Joel Dick. Still all David Stremme at the front of the field. We're 3 and 4 wide all throughout the pack. And it's fun to watch. They're running different lines as well, at least through 1 and 2, as Stremme goes to the bottom, and the high side tickler, no surprise, Kyle Strickler goes to the top side. Can Kyle run him down? We know the history between these two drivers, and that can make for a fun battle for the leader this evening, as Strickler gets a big push momentum off of turn number 2, trying to close the gap on the 35 of David Stremme.
6 laps in the books. Here comes the high side tickler, Kyle Strickler. No surprise, running the top side of the racetrack. David Stremme committed to the bottom side of the racetrack so far. Will he move to the top to try to hold off the charge of Kyle Strickler? Not going to make any distance or difference down the backstretch. Here comes Kyle Strickler to the top side of turn 3. side by side for the lead through 4.
Stremme is going to have to go up top if he wants to run faster because that's where the speed is for Kyle Strickler. Once again, Stremme right down on the inside wall. Strickler right up on the outside wall, and we've got a new leader. It's the high side tickler, Kyle Strickler, and lap traffic will be an issue in the next 2 to 3 laps.
David Stremme stalking Kyle Strickler down the backstretch. Again, now closing the distance in turns 3 and 4. We will get the 5 to go signal this time around. 5 laps to go in our nightcap here at Eldora.
David Stremme had the lead. Kyle Strickler took it and pulled away. Now David Stremme trying to reel Kyle Strickler back in. The distance just 2 to 3 car lengths off of turn number 2. Lap traffic still in front of our leaders. It's going to be a good one. We're coming to 4 laps to go this time.
Now under a half second, the gap at the front of the field. The high side tickler, Kyle Strickler, holding on to the top spot. Here comes David Stremme, stalking his tire tracks through turns 1 and 2. Cars to the inside, leaders to the outside. White flag at the stripe. Kyle Strickler with 2 lap cars directly in front of him here with 1 lap to go. Kyle Strickler to the outside. Down the backstretch, here comes David Stremme. They're going to stack him 3 wide off into turns 3 and 4. Stremme kicking up some dust, trying to close the gap through turns 3 and 4. Not going to make it happen. Kyle Strickler picking up the win here at Eldora Speedway.